We've all heard those horror stories of wheels falling off caravans when travelling along because they weren't torqued properly. As part of our look at caravan servicing, we asked James Hogg, owner of GW Caravans in Derbyshire, to explain the mysteries of how to use a torque wrench.
Okay, one of the things at the moment that people are being extra vigilant with is the tightening torque of caravan wheels. This is a pretty standard torque wrench with a micrometer type setting. So this particular caravan that we're going to tighten the wheel studs on needs to be tightened to 115 Newton meters. So to do this on a micrometer type, these might differ slightly, but the principle is the same. If we look on this scale, the closest we've got to 115 is here at 110. So if we wind this up, we will eventually get 0 on the line lining up to 110. So if we go a little bit further there. So as that 110 line comes, drops down a little bit, it then is on that centre line and we've got 0. So that's 110, but we need 115. So all we need to do is add 5 to that to take it to 115. Once the torque wrench is set to its correct setting, this little nut on the end, if you tighten it up, it locks the handle in that position. So as you're tightening up the studs, the wheel studs, it's not going to slip and alter the torque setting. Okay, the wheel's back on the caravan. The wheel studs have been run up and are just now finger tight, and the torque wrench is set at 115 Newton meters. So to check them, we need to always tighten them in a crossways fashion. So if we start on this nut here, tighten until you hear a click. Then move to the opposite, tighten until you hear a click, opposite again, click, opposite again, click, opposite again, click. Now you must go back and check them all again, because that one was the first one that we tightened. We've tightened all the rest up. Now that one might have been loose, that might be a little bit loose now because the wheel's been pulled up to the drum. So we'll double check again. There we go, we torqued up. Just an important note that this caravan has a torque setting of 115 Newton meters, but check with your own caravan manufacturer to see what the wheel should be torqued up to. An important thing with a torque wrench is they should never be left in this state. So once you've checked the torque of the wheel nuts, it should always be wound back so it's not left under tension, and that'll prolong the life of the torque wrench.